Hi folks, this is All the Fruit, and today I want to find out what to do with eucalyptus fruit. I'm here on the beautiful island of Gran Canaria, in one of the moister parts of the island, but eucalyptus is not native to Gran Canaria. It's native to Australia, where it's the dominant life form. It covers most of the land that can be covered by trees, no matter whether it's a cold or a warm environment, no matter if it's dry or wet. It's present in the rainforests, in the deserts, and in everything between. And often the same species can cover a lot of very different habitats. So yeah, it's definitely the dominant life form in Australia. And because of afforestation policy, it's also becoming the dominant life form in many places outside of Australia, especially in frost-free and not very frost-prone areas. Why is the eucalyptus so interesting for the nature of Australia and for afforestation? Well, it grows very fast, it produces a good quality timber, it can grow in pretty much all environments except in very cold ones, and it's basically undigestible. Yeah, nobody can eat eucalyptus, more or less. But you would say, wait, koala bears eat eucalyptus. Well, but they cannot digest it. The koala bear is basically a giant gut full of bacteria which digest eucalyptus. And even though they do digest eucalyptus, kind of, the eucalyptus is so full with the eucalyptus leaves, are so full with toxins and so poor in nutrients that despite all this digestive factory, the digestive bacteria factory in the koala's guts, the koala can get almost no nutrients out of the eucalyptus. That's why they sleep most of the day. Well, yeah, the Spanish bureaucrats, they were a lot like koalas, sleeping a lot, but also a lot into eucalyptus. So especially in the second half of the 20th century, in the 60s, 70s, 80s, they planted a lot of eucalyptus everywhere. It was not only important for making Spain a big timber exporting country, but also for drying up swamps and preventing malaria. But about the same time Spain planted eucalyptus, they also became a big fruit and veg producing country, and they noticed eucalyptus needs a ton of water. And they wanted every drop for their fruit and veg production because this could provide a much more steady income from international trade. So as you can see, they tried to remove the eucalyptus here. Didn't work very well, because despite the fact they cut it down, it regrew from the stem bases and from the roots and everything. So now they don't have eucalyptus trees they can sell for timber, but eucalyptus shrubs they can sell for firewood or pulp or whatever. Well, so much about the eucalyptus, about the natural history of eucalyptus, but what about the fruit? We are into fruit here. I don't even know what species of eucalyptus this is. I found here fruit of at least 2 different species, maybe more. And yeah, eucalyptus is toxic, basically free of nutrients and basically undigestible for everybody. Yeah, but why are there so many eucalyptus flavored products then? Especially anti-cough candy and stuff like that. Well, eucalyptus is quite aromatic and very... people like that smell. Bushfires also like that smell. A lot of Australian bushfires, first you get a big wave of fire above the trees burning the etheric oils, and then a second wave which is burning the forest itself. But yeah, nobody ever sells eucalyptus fruit on the market as a quick snack. Let's try them. Sour, bitter, spicy, not bad actually. They taste like spicy meat. Phew. Like really spicy meat. Phew, phew. Well, a bit too spicy. The other species got a little bit smaller fruit, but as you can see, they are the same type of capsules as the big ones. If you know what those eucalyptus species are, please write it in the comment. A bit more sour, a bit more bitter, a lot more bitter. No spiciness and beefy taste. The first one was definitely better. This is not so good. The big one was better. But nobody eats eucalyptus fruit, so yeah. I wouldn't either. What do people do with those eucalyptus fruit? Well, you can collect them and put them in some dry flower or fruit or whatever arrangements, or in little cloth bags, and keep them around your room, because just like eucalyptus leaves, they are quite smelly and the smell is quite nice. I mean, I guess you could take a bit of this stuff and grind it finely and put it over some dish. It's not too bad. It's too bad on its own, but let's be honest, pure nutmeg, pure cinnamon, pure pepper, they're a bit too spicy. I think this one, sorry for all the spitting, this one, if properly diluted, could actually be a nice spice. Not a nice snack on itself, but a nice spice. And pretty much all of them, especially the spiciest ones, yeah, you can keep them around your room for the smell. Also, I made a video about how much honey, how much nectar you can get off the eucalyptus flowers. You can basically get whole handfuls of nectar, which you can drink then, and it's really tasty. So yeah, the eucalyptus has a lot of nice uses, so let's protect it in Australia, but let's try to get rid of it here in Gran Canaria. By the way, this is the only valley they have remnants of the very ancient and nice laurel forest in Gran Canaria. So the eucalyptus should disappear to favor the laurel forest, in my opinion, and they are trying, but in my opinion they are not trying hard enough. Here basically you have to do nature conservation with a chainsaw and maybe leave just a couple trees for the nice smelly leaves and fruit to be still available and known by future generations in Gran Canaria. So folks, those were two different eucalyptus fruit. Tell me which ones if you know. Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and sometimes rainforest like island of Gran Canaria. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.